It's indeed a very exciting time for the School of Economics, part of the College of Business and Economics, ahead of us. And Joel, I think you will agree with me that it gives us lovely capacity for a lot of wonderful things that we want to do. For instance, we've got these three wonderful research institutions within the school, the Center for Regulation and Competition Economics, and we are so exciting for the number of opportunities that it's opening up for us, not only in South Africa but also in the rest of Africa. And I think also there are some wonderful opportunities for the Center for Local Economic Development, capacity building for our municipalities, and a lot of cooperation that we have and still going to have with state departments, and then also for the new kid on the block, the Center for Environmental Economics, which I think is quite pertinent within the current debate in South Africa. So I am very excited of us now being part of this big school or college in UJ. How do you feel about some of the exciting things that's waiting for us?
Yes, it is actually quite exciting. I think we are one of the biggest economics department in the country, and I think with excitement, we are all excited because we are now a big school in the College of Business and Economics. With excitement come expectations. So as one of the biggest economics department in the country, so, and one of the department that is among the top 4 economics departments or school within the country. I mean, there are expectations to maintain our position as one of the leading schools in the country, basically not only in the country. So the rest of the continent is also looking at UJ to come up with not only excellent teaching but research output that can solve South Africa's and the rest of the African continent's problem. So that is we really have to, we have to, despite the fact that we are excited, we need to ensure that whatever we do, we maintain our position as a school that is among the top 4 in the country, according to the RIPEC ranking.
It's wonderful, and also I think a wonderful opportunity for the school is also to become more viable and known to the broader society. We are well known within the academic environment, but we now really have the opportunities to open up ourselves to the economic community, to the business community, to the general public. And I think it would be wonderful if we can contribute towards the debate on various economic issues, such as environmental issues, the so-called green debate, maybe also on competition and regulation of the economy, maybe also on economic growth, on aspects of labor, such as labor productivity or unemployment. So there's wonderful opportunities opening up for us to become more visible out in the marketplace.
Yes, that is quite correct. You are right. What is interesting about our school, the School of Economics, we have our research centers and the rest of the colleagues that are involved in research projects for either government or the private sector. That is actually an indication that our school is making a contribution to the industry. So we remain relevant. We are not just a school that is there to teach and send our students to the market, but what we are doing is that we are making a contribution So our colleagues or our team in the School of Economics, they are involved in those research projects that contribute to policy making in South Africa.
And also at the same time, wonderful opportunity, and we are doing it, maybe also to expand it even further, to make our students marketable so that they got the correct skill set in order to go out there and do their job. For us at the School of Economics, that is very, very important, to give them a nice theoretic foundation, but at the same time also to make sure that they've got the technical skills in order to do a fantastic job out there. And the other point that I would like also maybe to mention, and just to get your input as well, it's also exciting for us to know that we will be moving into Africa quite a lot and link up with good universities on the Africa continent so that we can really find solutions for African problems. And I think it's very, very important for us to do so. And we have the wonderful opportunity and capacity within this new big college to do that.
Yes, that is actually true. What is interesting about our School of Economics is that we have the skills in terms of training economics, economic modelers. We are training a generation of thinkers. And now that you have mentioned Africa, so the African agenda is quite important for our School of Economics, simply because we are a or the University of Johannesburg is a Pan-African university. And it is quite important that we train and conduct research on issues that can solve South Africa's economic problems as well as the rest of Africa. I think you all, you agree with me that the development of South Africa is linked to the rest of Africa, and also that we have quite a number of students that are coming from outside of South Africa, mainly from the African continent. And if you look in our staff complements, we have a lot of diversity.
Correct.
And I think if, now that we are looking at the African agenda, so it is quite important that we make a contribution. And I think we should also, this is a time for us to establish collaboration with institutions in Africa, whether universities or research organizations. And I think we would want to be, one day we want to be in a situation where we say, you see, there were probably some of institutions in the rest of the continent that were not even conducting research, but because of UJ, which is a Pan-African university, they are now able to do that.
Lovely. So exciting times ahead of us. And if you want to contact the school, just go to www.uj.ac.za, CBE, and you will find the link to the School of Economics. Thank you very much, Joel.
Thank you.